Police say this is not the first time the man accused of fatally shooting his ex-wife has been in trouble with the law.
We have also learned that the woman who lost her life in today's shooting filed for a personal protection order just last month that was never served. 7 investigator Ross Jones.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Now you know what? This woman did everything she's supposed to do to get protection. And she didn't get it. They didn't offer it to her. They didn't give it to her. This is the hospital shooting, y'all. This lady done filed, tried to get the judge to grant her a PPO against this man right here. And they wouldn't do it until the last minute. Minute don't matter. She was at work, and this what happened at the hospital, y'all.
Joining us live right now here in studio.
Cries for help from Latricia Green could be seen in black and white. First, in a personal protection order sought on June 13th, when she said her ex-husband Mario Green was stalking her, that he continued to call my job and threatened to meet employees outside, and showed up to my job and tried to enter my office without my approval to get to me. The judge denied that PPO, but just over a month later, on July 20th, Latricia would seek another. This time.
Why would the judge, y'all? See, we as a community, we got to make sure this don't happen again to nobody else. Beautiful girl. She denied, the judge denied the PPO. And y'all, I'm going to tell you something about the PPO. They want your life to be in danger, okay? They want it to be like, not for them to sit and be a babysitter. They want to be like, but he was doing these things to her, y'all. He was doing these things. Just imagine it was you.
She said her ex-husband's behavior had escalated. Since I was denied, she said, he has now been able to break into my car and cut up my clothes, shoes, and steal belongings from me. And he followed me on multiple occasions and has tried to break my car window. I noticed him following me from Oak Park all the way back to the city. And on
This is not healthy.
He continued to try and turn his car into mine and block me off. He has continued to call my job and said he will not stop or stop coming after me. I am trying to be cordial, she said, because I feel that the system has now let me down each time that I have tried to make reports on this man. My father was murdered, and now with this situation, I am now in mental distress and scared, not knowing what to do. I have to constantly look over my shoulder to make sure this man is not following me to hurt me like he has done in the past with physical abuse. I am asking for help before this goes too far, she wrote, and things are too late. This time, the judge granted the PPO, deeming Mario Green to pose a threat to his ex-wife. But there was a problem, according to DPD Assistant Chief Charles Fitzgerald.
Unfortunately, it was not served on her ex-husband, so it almost brings us here to
Another Detroit story. Another one. Y'all, in this video right here, you're going to hear one of Latricia co-worker. They're going to talk about it, y'all. I want to get my condolences to the family. And we need resources. We need resources out there.
Latricia Green's family, friends, and coworkers are simply devastated. The family sharing photos with us tonight.
Our team coverage continues now with 7 News Detroit
Beautiful.
reporter Rudolph. Emotional day for those that knew and loved Latricia Green, but also for the employees that were inside the hospital when those shots rang out, who had to run, hide, and pray that they weren't next.
It was horrible. It was the most horrible feeling, because when you're in a room and they tell you can't leave, and if somebody's shooting, you just don't know, and your life just starts flashing, in front of your eyes. So
To say Tashina Stevens was shaken up after the deadly shooting inside her workplace Friday morning would be an understatement. With your shift already over, or are you leaving early?
I'm leaving early. I need to get out of here. No, this scared me too bad. It just traumatized me too much. No.
53-year-old Mario Green allegedly shot and killed his
53.
ex-wife in the basement of Henry Ford Hospital just off West Grand Boulevard before taking off. Latricia worked at the hospital and was on shift that day. Those that knew and worked side by side with her are absolutely devastated by the news.
She loved God. She focused on getting money and taking care of her family. Lord Jesus Christ, she was an amazing person.
Henry Ford Hospital was on lockdown for about an hour after the shots rang out before opening back up to patients and visitors. Streets were closed as the manhunt continued for the suspect throughout the
But they got him
afternoon.
though, y'all.
But staff inside the building say there was a lot of fear and confusion.
They were walking with their guns, like with their hands on it, looking for this person. And we didn't know if he was still hiding, so we didn't know anything.
The disbelief still there too, knowing a life was taken far too soon in such a violent way.
She never did nothing to nobody. She was a nice, genuine person. She was magnificent. She was more than a friend. She was a mother. She was a wife. She did her job.
These employees now just hoping to heal and recover from such a terrifying day at work.
I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this.
Y'all, I thought they had got the man. Well, those who just joining us, this incident happened at Henry Ford Hospital on the west side of Detroit. And this girl did everything. This man right here attacked his victim on the job, threatened her numerous of times. I guess he 53, and I don't know why he did that. I don't know what's wrong with him. He done been in jail for this before.
A place of healing. Fox 2's Camille Amiri joins us live.
This. We're talking about Mario Green, 6'4". You can see him hopefully in the picture right now, wearing all black, a gold necklace, and a pinkish backpack. Police say that it was about 9:55 when he walked into Henry Ford Hospital and shot his ex-wife in the basement. She worked in the housekeeping department, from what we are learning. Ever since then, a all-out manhunt for him. It was a lockdown first at the hospital, but police determined that he had left the scene and that no one else had been hurt. This was a targeted attack. We did get a chance to talk to a woman who worked with him, or worked with her, I should say, here at Henry Ford at the hospital, and then in housekeeping, and then also we spoke with someone who was in the hospital visiting his girlfriend. Take a listen.
I broke down in tears because me and her used to talk. Because I was telling her I was having problems with my child's father. And coming to didn't know she was having problems of her own. She really a good person. She don't mess with nobody or nothing.
Once I found out what happened, I was like, oh my God, because I wasn't having bad nerves. My girlfriend in the bed, I got the door closed. It's not a lock on the door, so I'm looking out the little windows. It said, I'm like, man, I just got.
He came on the girl's job.
Chills up and down my body, up and down my body. I'm like, wow, I don't have nothing to protect us with.
So right now, Henry Ford Health releasing a lengthy statement. Part of it we're going to read to you. It's on our screen. It says, at Henry Ford Health, we are family. We are devastated by the loss of our Henry Ford Hospital teammate, and our hearts go out to her loved ones, her family, friends, and the people she worked with every day. Police have confirmed this was a targeted attack of domestic violence. At this time, all questions regarding what occurred should be directed to the Detroit Police Department. We are cooperating with their investigation and are conducting our own internal investigation as well.
Y'all, I done gave the man credit. They looking for this man. They looking for him. He's 65, y'all. He the same age I am. Wouldn't leave his wife alone for nothing, y'all. But this is a news conference, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all like, share the video. The likes are free, okay? Thank you.
To the community, we're at Henry Ford Hospital at approximately 9:55 a.m. Via video access, we did observe a subject, our person of interest, leaving the facility. A Mr. Mario Green, date of birth 7/22/1960. He's 65 years old. He got into a
I want to draw something to y'all attention. These are the same people in the Zaire Harris case. The same employees, the same officers. But they couldn't do nothing about this right here. You have to do something about this. You have to get help, y'all. Sometimes you have to take a lead or absent. And I know some of these y'all don't want y'all to take no lead or absent. I know they don't because they ain't got nobody else to work in your spot. But when your life on hand like this, do what you need to do. You might have to switch jobs. You might have to lose that job. But if it come to a point the way this happened to Latricia, you need to leave. Just bump that job. Go. Get out of there. Cause this ain't the only one. She's not the only one who's been through this.
Being told his ex-wife in the basement area of Henry Ford Hospital. He produced a gun, handgun, and fired multiple shots, killing his ex-wife. She's a black female, approximately 40 years of age. He is fled.
She was
It's
40.
no longer an active situation at the hospital, even though it is an active crime scene. He left the front door of the hospital, got into a white Dodge Charger. The year is 2011, 2011 Dodge Charger, and the license plate is D is in David, X-ray, X is in X-ray, C is in Charles, 7067. We're actively looking for him. He is presumed to be armed and dangerous. I'm asking the public if they see him, and we'll release the picture shortly as to how he looks, exactly who he is, and I can tell you that
If y'all seen that
his
man,
address
please
is
call
Hills.
911.
We expect to have him in custody very, very shortly. We're asking for the community's help, and that the dangerous situation posed here is over. We do have our police assets, my SWAT team, my other metropolitan officers here, as well as federal assets about to search the hospital and just ensure that there's no one else that was possibly injured there. But at this time, I'm only aware of one injury, and that we do have the video assets to show that he left the hospital.
Chief, what? The ex-wife presumably worked at the hospital, or
Yes, I'm being told that